Bonjour, bonsoir. I'm Giovanna Minor, born, raised, and living in Haiti. I've been a successful lawyer for more than 25 years, owning my own practice. I'm also a legal educator, public speaker, entrepreneur, and fierce advocate of women empowerment. Our goal with this show is to empower you, great women of my country, give you advices on entrepreneurship, leadership, and business, and at the same time build a positive image of Haiti to encourage investment. I really hope all these life journeys and experiences will inspire you to become the great person you are born to be anywhere in planet Earth. Welcome to Her Life, Her Haiti. Hello guys, welcome back to Her Life, Her Haiti. And welcome if it's your first time. I'm your host, Giovanna. And today is going to be one of these solo episodes where I'm going to share with you some thoughts, some ideas, and some recommendations if you'll take them. And the topic today is the reasons why one should invest in Haiti. I chose to do it by four because I think it's going to make the video shorter and less tedious for one to understand and process the information. And also, it doesn't get to be boring at the end of the day. The first reason I would recommend someone to come do business in Haiti, or live in Haiti, or retire in Haiti, or work here in Haiti is the weather. The weather is fantastic. As for those who don't know, Haiti is a tropical island situated in the center of the Caribbean Sea, and we are really in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. And we have a hot weather, warm to hot weather, all year long, and it fluctuates between the 70s and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And I think in Celsius, it's probably between 24 and 26 degrees. And we don't have the winter season. So I think it's a wonderful thing for people, who want to come and do business, because it has its advantages, its benefits. First of all, it's going to be the expenses for any kind of business who wants to be here in Haiti, where you don't have to worry about new expenses pertaining to the new seasons every time it comes. So this is some money that you're gonna spare and will go to your in your pocket. Let's say that. Second of all, also it's very interesting for someone who will come to work in Haiti, because the expenses are going to be less, and with the no winter, autumn, spring thing, you only get to bring with you just one wardrobe, which will serve the whole year. And this is also some money that you're gonna keep in your pocket and in your bank account. And what else pertaining to the weather? Someone can come with a hot weather like Haiti. We have particular things that you can do as a business if that someone is in agriculture, because you have like a stable weather. You will also benefit from not spending a lot of money in heating system, since we don't have any very cold weather. You won't be needing any heating system. I'm sorry, I said it twice. System. And even pertaining to AC, depending on where you live, sometimes you don't even need an AC. But this is something that you might consider if you are someone who likes to stay cool on the more hot months. You probably will need some AC, but no heating system is needed. To give you an idea about the distance, let's say by plane, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. It's it varies from, of course, from country to country, and even from state to state if it's in the United States. But for from Haiti to Florida, it's going to be a 2 hour flight. To New York, it will be a 4 hour flight. If you're going to the Latin Americas, let's say Panama, it's only 2 hours and a little bit more, I think. And if you're going to Canada, it's going to be 6 hours and 35 minutes, I think. And to Europe, starting 6 to 8 hours if you're going to Paris and Spain and the countries around France, let's say. The second reason one should come and invest in Haiti is the people. We are 11 million living on the island, and half of the population, if not more, is very young. I think that it's less than 25 years old. So you have a labor that is very resilient. Haitian, they work very, very hard because they know they need to work to take care of their families. They are not afraid to work. They will do whatever it takes to bring food on the table to their families. That's the first thing. The third thing, because the first thing I said it was that we have a very young population. The third point I want to address in this video is Haiti's location. As I told you a little bit before, Haiti is situated in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. We are really in the center of the Caribbean Sea, which makes the island the ideal point of departure or destination for any shipment by plane or by boat. Let's say you need also a transition point going from point A to point B. You can easily do the transition in Haiti because we are close to everything around us, from Central America to North America and to South America. So we have let me talk a little bit about the planes. If you have shipment coming in or going out by plane, we are like 3 hours from New York, 2 hours from Florida, 5 hours from Panama, which is in the Latin American part, and 4 hours from Canada, and 6 to 8 hours if you're going to Europe. Now, if your shipment is going by boat, you are 3 days from Florida, 5 days from Panama in the Latin America part, and 10 days from Europe. So I think it makes this perfect for anyone who would like to, do business in Haiti. The time frame for your shipment to come in or to go out is very short comparing to another country. Like China, if you are in the US and you need to ship to China or receive things from China, it's a very long trip. It's a very long trip from plane or from the boat, very long trip. And the last point I want to talk about in the video is going to be the government incentives. Um, Despite whatever you hear from Haiti about corruption and issues with the country, yes, it is true. However, we have laws that were established, bill that were passed to serve any investment, any new investment, any investors interesting in coming into Haiti. And I'll talk a little bit about that. We have several bilateral agreements which favors the investors, and we also have our investor law which permits any new investment or investors coming into Haiti or already established in Haiti but doing a new business to be able to be exempt of a lot of taxes. and that person or that company can also apply for a franchise, which will benefit them from the material, let's say, that they need to import to do the work here in Haiti, especially for the industry of transformation. It can go up to 15 years, but I don't think that they have ever gave less than 5 years. So you have 15 years of free taxes. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them pertaining to importing parts for industry, and or if you are running a business where you need to import material to be able to function, these also will be exempt of taxes. And as I said, it can go up to 15 years. And I've talked about the bilateral agreements also. And there is a law which is called, it was called the Hope Law. It has been renewed, and now it's called Hope 2 or Help. And it concerns the textile industry. I think it's the one that's the more common that everybody knows about. Everybody that is in a textile business, from the US to Europe or wherever, it's always beneficial to them when they come and install themselves in Haiti, or even when they transition, because every goods that you have in Haiti, when it goes back to the USA, it is free of tax. So even if it comes to Haiti just to be assembled, it doesn't matter. As soon as it goes back to the USA to be distributed, it is exempt of taxes. I really hope this information was sufficient enough to enlighten you in doing business in Haiti. And as I said a little bit earlier at the beginning of the video, actually, I will probably do another one with 4 other reasons to do business in Haiti. I really hope the information was sufficient. If not, please don't hesitate. Ask me questions or make comments below, and I will also ask you to be kind enough to subscribe to the channel to support. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I have a new video coming in, and like, share, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye guys, and thank you so much.